Hey there, geeks and geekettes. I'm quite excited. These are Mrs Geeks Funko Pops, and I'm not allowed to touch them. But I have been given permission to unbox the Labyrinth Funko Pop Collection. Stay tuned.
You remind me of the babe.
What babe?
Babe with the power.
What power?
Power of voodoo.
You
do.
do what?
Remind me of the babe. I saw my baby crying for this babe.
So I'm gone completely mental and decided I'm going to open them whether she likes it or not, and then risk facing the wrath of not having my tea cooked. Mrs Geeks said that she'd quite like to have a video done where these are taken out of the boxes and shown off, as they are really good pops. These have never been opened. Even when we bought them, we've never taken them out of the box to have a look at them. Mrs Geek originally was going to do this video with me, but has decided that she's camera shy today. So we'll start off with the biggest pop in the collection first, which is Labyrinth from Ludo Pop Movies 366. Labyrinth was created by Jim Henson, starring David Bowie, who also did a lot of the soundtrack, and Jennifer Connelly. I think it was her first movie as well. So as I said, these have never been opened. There is the side art of Ludo. There's the other figures in the range. There's the side window. There's the top art, and there it is, the boring shit on the bottom. I did it right the first time around. So before I take it out of the box, there are some paint splodges on there. Obviously it's been put in the box wet. The box does have a few little marks on it, but that's how the box arrived to us. Mrs Geek has kept these out of sunlight, out of my grubby little paws reach for the most part. I think this is our only, is it a 10 inch or is it a 6 inch? Probably a 6 inch. So that is Ludo. Very heavy pop, and it almost looks more like an actual Ludo figure than a Funko Pop. Not sure if the head moves on this. No. So obviously great facial detail on this thing. You can see these fur little horns there. Really nice looking pop there. I love these pops myself, but as I said, I did buy them from Mrs Geek. Also in with the plastic there, more sort of paint splodges, so I'm guessing they put these in the plastic clamshells when they were wet. The next in the line is Labyrinth Pop Movies 365, and it is Jareth. Top box, side, back's the same on all of these, apart from obviously the product changes. Side window there, and the exclusive sticker, which is an old sticker now because they use special edition for the UK. So this is basically a special edition of the brown suit, and having this out of the box the first time, it's only now I've realised that he is actually glittered. He's covered in glitter. He's got his little crystal ball there. Maybe they should have done one of these eyes blue, because David Bowie does have two different colour eyes. There's his sort of feathered hair, and that was done on purpose because he turned into an owl. And there's his cloak complete with owl feathers and more glitter. It's actually a very nice pop. We've never taken these out of the boxes before. So he's even got like sort of a little necklace on with a diamond in it. So next up is Jareth, the sort of standard edition in his brown suit. So again, side window, Pop Movies 364, Jim Henson's Jareth. It's a mouthful. Figures on the back. Side box art. Boring shit on the bottom. Why is there a grease sticker over that? So there is the standard Jareth. Obviously he has his cane in his hand there. I think this is the dance magic Jareth. They seem to have neglected the codpiece war in the movie. With the rather oversized bulb while he's dancing around with goblins and a baby. So this is a completely different sculpt to the other one. It's not just colour difference. There's a very different jacket on him there with the feathers on the bottom of the jacket. The head sculpt looks to be the same, just a different paint app on the eyes. There's no glitter on this one. Just sort of that silver look there. Again, a lot of detail on this sort of jacket, his ruffled undershirt, and again the necklace. He's got his sort of waistband of the jacket. Some cool little boots. So next up is, well, it's two pops really. It is Sarah and the worm. Hello. So there is the front of the box, 365 Pop Movies Jim Henson's Labyrinth collection. There's the side art, product shot on the back, product shot on the side. There's the top, and boring shit on the bottom. First out is Worm. That is a cool, very detailed little pop there. Little ridges all up the back of it, sort of the feathered flappy thingies on his head, and his little red scarf. And then we have Sarah. Nothing special about this pop. It's quite a generic pose, and she's just wearing sort of the clothes that she wears into the labyrinth in the movie. They should do another one of these with in the ball gown, where she matches Jareth's sort of fancy schmancy clothes. But she does have a clip in her hair. The hair sculpted well. She's got a bit of rosiness to her cheeks. They've also included a little bracelet that she gives to Hoggle, and a pair of jeans. Considering the rest of the pops in this range, she is quite a boring looking pop. But then she's not a goblin or a troll or sort of anything from this world of make-believe. She's the only human character really in there, apart from the baby. The worm sort of saves this pop, because that is so detailed for such a small figure. The final figure in the run is Hoggle. Now I think this is the most expensive pop we own, but it tends to change. Sometimes Ludo's the most expensive pop we own, sometimes my Opie Winston is. Most of the time it's Hoggle, and I know this pop is a favourite of Geeky Heathen. It's also Kelly's favourite, aka Mrs Geek. So Pop Movies Labyrinth 367 Hoggle. I only just realised these are 30 years of Labyrinth pops. So there's the side art, products on the back, the top, the side window, and more boring shit on the bottom. There's 5 shits I've said in this video. 6. That is a really good looking pop figure. So there is Hoggle. Again, this almost looks like the characters, only the black eyes that don't make it look like an action figure from the actual movie. And he's got that sort of stitched together, dirty skull cap. His sort of dirty and ragged skin. The dirty shirt all ruffled up. This little orange waistcoat. He's got the fruit that he gives Sarah in his hand there to poison her. There's his little bag for his gems. And his trousers. Again, another really detailed, amazing looking pop figure. And these are Mrs Geeks. I think I bought 4 of them. My mum bought the one we needed for Christmas a few years ago to finish the collection off. And these were not cheap. But they hadn't been vaulted when I bought them. So the prices hadn't gone to the level where they are now. I think you can still pick up Jareth fairly cheap. Or one of the Jareths. But as for Hoggle, Sarah Worm and Ludo, they are quite expensive pops. And this is definitely our most expensive run or collection of Funko Pops. So I'm a Labyrinth fan myself, but it was one of Mrs Geeks' favourite movies as a kid. I bought her on Blu-ray for her. I bought her t-shirts. She's got a worm-shaped mug. I also bought her 2 McFarlane Jareth figures. They say action figures, they're more like statues really, very minimal articulation on them. And they're in the same outfits as these two, the 2 figures we've got. That was the first time the Labyrinth Funko Pop collection has ever been unboxed in our house. As I said, Mrs Geek wanted me to do it, so I mean, thank you Mrs Geek for allowing me to unbox them on the channel. I'm just glad I didn't drop anything, because for a skinny woman she can be quite scary when it comes to these pops. So please like, comment, share and subscribe to the channel, and it really does help me to grow. I will be doing a giveaway video soon, as I did state the other day I was over 260 subscribers. That's dropped again for some reason. I'm back at 260, not over, but I'll be doing a video soon where we can get some sort of interaction, and maybe you guys can help me get to 300, and I'll do the actual giveaway at 300 subscribers. The giveaway is probably going to be a box of things rather than just 1 or 2 items. I'll have to see what we can put into the giveaway. We'll probably have to buy some stuff especially for it. So thanks for tuning in. That was Mrs Geeks' Labyrinth collection, and I will see you guys soon for another review or unboxing. Goodbye. I'm excited. These are Mrs Geeks toys. Next in the line, these are in protectors, so I'm gonna have to take them out with the fucking protectors. So while we were discussing Jareth, fucking shut up. With these clearly done a Jason Clow and blown his ass out. Hotter than Satan's arsehole in here. Welcome Geeks and Geekettes, I guess. Hey there Geeks and Geekettes. I'm going to be unboxing Mrs Geeks Marvel. Oh, fuck my life.